I thank you again which information, Madam also. Today we talk about, everybody know this topic, but how to do the cultivation and what are the multi-purpose uses. So we are discussing about the Moringa or drumstick cultivation and uses. So how to cultivate the Moringa and what are the other uses of the Moringa, and how to propagate the Moringa in effective manner, and what is the marketing technology or techniques, and other things we are discuss about these presentations. So I go for one by one. First, Moringa. These are the topics we are discussing about the Moringa cultivation for goat feeds, and Moringa leaves, Moringa cultivation for leaf protection. Then byproduct is a powder form, and Moringa cultivation for fruit purpose. The fruit byproduct is seeds or powder form of the seeds. And Moringa cultivation is a Moringa cultivation for flower purpose. The flower also is byproduct for powder. This is new topic, Moringa resin. So I discuss about the later. The next slide. Moringa, how to actually what are the elements needed to effective propagation or cultivation technique. First, soil. What type of soil it will be grow, and which type of soil it will be growing effectively, and which season it will be grow for Moringa is effective manner. What is the seed rate per kg? How many seeds is required for 1 hectare or 1 acre? What are the cultivation techniques are there? We are discussing that. Then second, high density plantation. What is the mean by high density plantation? How to do the effective high density plantation? Second, then fertigation. What is mean by the fertigation? It is applied for the fertilizer. So what are the methods are there applied for the fertilizer in Moringa trees? Then manuring, fertilization and manuring, these are the two correlated, but it will be different. Fertigation means it mechanically or manually. That means it is what are the elements, it is insufficient our soil, so we giving the fertigation. So manuring means it is a organic. So when we are go for the planting, at that time we are provided for the fertilizer. That fertilizer is called biofertilizer. That is called manuring. Okay, biofertilizer means it is a farmer manure. The like that. Irrigation. So what are the irrigation system? If suppose Moringa is grow for non-irrigation conditions or the rain-fed conditions also, it will be grow. In drought resistance also it will be grow. It is most of the all the climatic conditions is acceptable, adaptable the Moringa. Okay. Then harvest. What are the harvesting technology and yield? This is very important. So harvest and yield. When we harvesting the fruits or leaves like that, and yield, how much yield per hectare per tree average we are collecting. Then marketing information. These are all the topics we are covering in this within 1 hour. Okay. So sorry, 45 minutes. Next. So now it is a drumstick. What is mean by the drumstick? Moringa aliflora. These three differentiate words are there. Drumstick means it is a this word drumstick is a common name. Okay. Moringa, that is a part of the botanical name, scientific name. Suppose drumstick is a common name. Is only these are the common Indian people who are knowing that the drumstick. If Moringa all over, this is called international name. So everybody is know that. So Moringa oliflora, this is a scientific name. If I go for America and say that Moringa oliflora, they know very well about that. Or Moringa, partial name. But drumstick, no, somebody is no, only it is a common name. Okay. Say next slide. Okay. So history. Why we are talking about history of the Moringa? This is very essential for cultivation of the Moringa. Why? Because Moringa, which country Moringa tree, which country it is native. So once is native country, we know about that. Then only we go for the effective manner cultivating of the Moringa. Okay. So history. Moringa was originally named here. Maybe they how to pronunciation it is not possible to pronunciation in any word, but what are the pronunciation? Everybody is pronunciation one word, but what is the meaning? Nibi day. What is the meaning by the one which never die? This is the first when we are originally named the one which never die. So this is the meaning of the Moringa. So after that it will become the miracle tree. Then miracle tree, it is come to up to the Moringa. Then it is come to the family. So like that we are know about that the Moringa oliflora. So the one which never died. So this is mean. Last slide I will discuss about that. Okay. So Moringa, this tree is a miracle tree. Why we are said that miracle tree? I discuss the later slides. Okay. Botanical name I already explained in that is a Moringa oliflora. Why we are name is called botanical name? So botanical name is called international name. So my name is Ramakrishnan. It is a only one name. But I go to the America or any country, my name passport also is Ramakrishnan. And my surname is there mentioned there. So like that. This is Moringa is a one name and oliflora is a name. You said like that, but it is not. That is scientific terminology is very. So that's why it's a Moringa oliflora. This is a international name. Common name is a drumstick. Okay. So Moringa, who is a native country. India is a native. Moringa tree. India is the native country of the Moringa tree. Moringa was discovered in northern India around when we are introducing, when we are discovered, this is 2000 years BC, before Christian. So how can you are expecting this tree is, if you are go through the history, if lot of history is there, but this is effective history, that's why I am putting that. So native is India. So why we are go through the history of the tree? Suppose it is a Australian tree, when Australia is flowering, that time only India is flowering. So this history we are once go through means, so this is Indian tree. So each and all the climatic conditions is acceptable, adaptable. Suppose indigenous, in scientific term and technology, it is called indigenous species. Indigenous means it is a native tree. Exotic, what is meant by exotic? Exotic means other country tree. So we are cultivating in our India lot of exotic species, nothing other country species. Other country species means the trees. So, so when we are cultivating other country trees, suppose if a cyclone is coming, it's some in exotic tree, most of tree cyclone is not accepting. So immediately destroying the tree immediately. So tap root is not present. That is it's only side root is present. Once is but here we are selecting the cultivating our native species. It will be grow effectively, acceptable and adaptable of the our climatic conditions. That is the truth. Okay, that's why we are know about that our when we go for the any tree cultivating in our land or our purpose after we are cultivating in our farming land, first know about the history. Why we need for the history? Once know the history, then only it is accepting the trees in our country that we learn about that. Okay. Then Moringa oleifera is a fast. Moringa tree is a very fast growing tree. Okay, and drought resistance. Yes, if suppose it is grow Rajasthan also, almost as per my knowledge, almost all the countries it will be grow Moringa. Now also is available, but native is in our country. But it is grow almost all the tropical country around 197 countries is possible already is reported is growing in the Moringa. And lot of byproducts nowadays, lot of byproducts is coming, lot of exporting opportunities is there in only especially Moringa. Lot of opportunities is there. Their need is more, but protection and how to protect the after harvesting, how to protect the plant and send to the exporting. These are the difficulties is there, but whoever go for the focusing on the particular harvesting of the fruits, leaves, and byproduct, then exporting, very good market is there. Nowadays, lot of needed is there, but only thing is that who is the original buyer? So we focusing on original buyer and seller. This buyer seller some marketing issue is there. That's only is there. Okay. Family that's drought resistance tree. Family say Moringaceae. Suppose if each that tree family is under that. Suppose Ramakrishnan family. So like that the family. See, family means is a origin. That is a Moringaceae. Suppose family name. So it is. I am not going for in-depth in science. Only for outline. Okay, Moringa oleifera is present in all countries in the tropical. I said already. Then the pod of Moringa, the pod means is fruits. When it fruits is dried, that is called pod. Pod of Moringa is very popular vegetables. Everybody knows why I am putting this line. Suppose when we say Moringa or drumstick, we know about that is vegetables. And we are using for the cooking purpose. In any marriage functions in Tamilnadu especially, Moringa, that vegetable is there in the cuisine. That like here we are said that is sambar. So dal in Hindi. So every function, marriage function is in putting in that vegetable that is called Moringa. So why? Because that is the flavor, taste, smell like that. So and Moringa is lot of vitamins and medical purpose also, lot of medicine values, medical purpose also, lot of vitamins, minerals, other substance also. So we are using the popular vegetable in South India, especially South Indian, especially in Tamil Nadu. All the marriage functions without vegetables they cannot make for the dal. Okay, and value for the flowers. I said that. Okay, then Moringa tree part of uses. What are the part or uses? Why we said the Moringa is a miracle tree? Moringa, all the part, each and every part is useful. So you see one Moringa tree, you see one Moringa tree, leaf. Suppose it's a Moringa tree, Moringa plant. Okay, leaf also it is used. It's a cooking purpose, powder purpose, it's a tea making purpose. Leaf is a lot of purpose is using leaf, powder. Suppose we take leaf as a vegetables. Leaf also we are cooking purpose we are using. Lot of medicinal value is there. Second thing, leaf also is byproduct. Once is dried, it is making for the powder and it using for the now jam. Moringa tea making for the leaf. In green leaf also is making tea possible. The powder form is also is there. And we in South Indian another food is idli. So when idli here we are that idli powder. But now it is available in market. You go for the market and in any shop you are check that Moringa idli powder is there. So it is very tasty. And also is tasty. So everything is possible. Also byproduct for the our cooking purposes. Moringa ice cream also is coming. Leaves and flower. Flower also is powder form available. Directly we are cooking purpose is using, and leaf also is used as a soup, leaf soup, vegetable soup also we are using, and flower also it is using for vegetable soups. Root also, is root is only for mainly for function is a that medicinal purpose. And the anti actually it is Ayurvedic medicine purpose, lot of uses, but it is not old. I think 3 to 5 years old root it will not use it. Only for 8 months to 8 month. So that means 4 month to 8 month. In between the root is used for the Ayurvedic medicine purpose. And bark also it is used for the soup purpose. That is vegetable soup purpose. We are using the soup purpose also using for the bark and other Ayurvedic purpose. Seeds, yes, actually seed is used for the propagation of the cultivation, propagation through seeds, and other purpose is a lot of things now. A lot of export option is export need based export there in the seed based. The lot of buyer is asking for the especially seeds, so they are cultivating in their countries. Another thing, and the seed we are making for powder, then it is using for the cooking purpose also. It is stored for long time. And fruit, everybody know that fruit is used vegetable purpose and other purpose also. Once fruit dried, that also is making some other byproduct. And the seeds making for ice cream purpose is flour. And other thing, one is flour, the seed powder is using mainly ice cream, a jam like that, and flour also is using jam. And making the tree purpose also is small mixing with the seed powder, it is a nice taste. They said, suppose whoever the taste, they are setting, okay. Second, now we come to the our cultivation. So I go for fast. The first thing, Moringa. Moringa is a three category. Separating three. Why? Because wild Moringa is where is available in a forest area. That is called wild Moringa plant. So this we cannot use any other purpose. Natural, the naturally present. That means we are cultivating any other hybrid variety which is naturally we are cultivating. That is called suppose it is coming for the name. Suppose it is Molarur variety. That is natural variety. That natural way is a perennial. So what is the mean by perennial? Actually, next slide I explained that. Natural. Natural means it is a origin name we are putting like that. Dindikal, Otanjatram, Karur, Coimbatore. That is a source. It is we are source. Suppose it's a Coimbatore source. Suppose the tree is present in natural in Coimbatore. So we are said that it is a Coimbatore natural variety like that. That is called it. Another thing is hybrid. So we are discussing about this three variety. First we go for selection the variety, then go for the other cultivation method. Okay. First we are Moringa is a three category. One is wild Moringa is there, and the natural Moringa is there. Hybrid Moringa variety is there. Okay, these are the things variety: wild variety, natural variety, hybrid variety. First we are select the variety, then we go for the propagation methods. Okay. Next slide, Moringa. I said that Moringa is a two category. One is perennial type, and another one is the annual Moringa. What is the perennial? Perennial means very long time. Suppose 10 years, 20 years, that is called the natural. So, okay, perennial, we are maintaining for the 20 years, 10 years, 10 to 20 years. Sometimes it's lifelong also they are maintaining some farmers. So this is called perennial. What is mean by annual Moringa? Perennial type of Moringa or perennial Moringa? Okay, what is annual Moringa? Annual Moringa, it is annually, that means annually we are modifying like that. That is called annual Moringa. Okay. Next. So first we know about the Moringa. The Moringa is a perennial type, Another one is perennial type, very long time. Another is annual Moringa, is very short time. Next, we have discussed about that. Suppose it is a hybrid. What are the important hybrid variety? Okay, PKM1. It is a first PKM in the first place. Okay. Second is what is PKM. It is a where we are identifying that hybrid making, that is Periykulam 1. This is introducing in Tamilnadu. The PKM1 variety is first place. PKM1 and PKM2. These are the things are hybrid variety. Okay. PKM1 PKM1 is a Periykulam 1. Then these are hybrid variety. PKM2 is a Periykulam 2 and ODC 3. PKM1 and PKM2, Southern India, Maharashtra, up to Maharashtra, we are cultivating that. And ODC also is three categorically. ODC 1 and ODC 2, ODC 3. Now it is three type of varieties are there. Hybrid variety. These are the things that hybrid. We are already see the three categorically. One is wild, another one is nature, another thing is hybrid. So we are talking about now hybrid.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. We are getting blank slides, sir.
Blank slides.
Now this is okay. This is okay.
Okay. So we are that this is after hybrid. What are the hybrid variety? PKM1, PKM2. ODC. These three is a hybrid. These we are putting 3, 6, 7. These are the 7 also hybrid variety. We are seeing now we are talking about this one hybrid variety. Okay, three categories. First we are talking because hybrid is a most yielding is high, so we go for the yield purpose. PKM1 is a Periykulam 1. PKM meaning is a Periykulam 1. PKM2 ODC. These three is a maximum of the farmers using these three nowadays. Why? Because yield is more, profitable is more. ODC also now three categorically. ODC 1, ODC 2, ODC 3. ODC, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, they are using for the ODC because this is drought resistance, more drought resistance compared to the PKM1 and PKM2. And Bhatia KDM1 also is using for the Maharashtra climatic conditions. Tamilnadu, some farmer is using. So specifically leaf protection, flower protection, fruit protection, like that. And KM1 also used. Rohit 1 also is a hybrid variety. And Thandra, this is Karnataka, especially Karnataka usually Karnataka state usually two varieties. One is Dhanraj, another one is KM1. This Dhanraj also very good establishing in the Karnataka regions. And Telangana, Andhra regions also will be very good coming. Okay. Then now we are hybrid variety we are discuss about. Then selection. So hybrid we are already discussed about the natural and wild. Sorry, we discussed about two and annual. Perennial. Perennial means like very long time. Annual means annually or 1 or 2 years we are maintaining that. But all the hybrid variety it is not perennial. This is very important. When we are go for the hybrid variety, it is only for maintain up to 1 to 2 years like that. Then it will be fully abolished. Then this time then we come back again to the PKM1 or PKM2 like that. So annually only we are maintaining that. Perennial means it is lifetime, that is called nature. Okay, now we are already discussed about that hybrid. Now these are the things are selection process. Now we are go for the natural varieties. The cultivation of Moringa in India occur mainly in southern states, Tamilnadu, Karnataka, Kerala, Andhra. Say principally a perennial type. That is perennial is a very long time. That means we are maintained up to 20 years. When we go for hybrid, suppose we want more yield fruits within the period of the time. Within 1 year, we want more protections. Then we focusing on the hybrid. But farmer is only expecting, so each and every year we are planting. That is very difficult. Then they go for the perennial. But perennial type, if compared to the annual, that is a hybrid type, protection is less. That's all. Okay. How we know cultivating for long time? I'm already. However, perennial types are the best with many protection constraints. These are the things are theory. So we go for next. Okay. I discussed these are the things already. Then important varieties of the Moringa. First, we are already knowing about hybrid variety, that is PTM1, PTM2, ODC1, ODC2, ODC3, and Panthea, KTM, and Dandraj. These are the things are hybrid. Now we are said that these are the perennial type. This is Molanur Moringa. The Molanur is a place name, that is source name, so that is called Molanur Moringa. Valayapatti Moringa. Savukkachari Moringa. The name, when we are go for these are the things, is a perennial type. The perennial type, suppose in cultivating in Coimbatore, this is Coimbatore Moringa. Why? Because that is called a scientific term and technology, is a variation. What is the variation? Suppose Coimbatore Moringa, that the fruit shape, weight, per tree, how many fruit protection, these are the things are different compared to other place. That and here in Coimbatore climatic conditions, the tree growth and other variation is also there. But in Molanur, the climatic conditions adapting nature, that flowers or fruiting leaves protections is there. That's why these are the varieties. It's an identical variety. So this is not only like just like that. These are the varieties already identically research and development already done. In then they are which variety is good. Then correlated standardizing these are the varieties. Then establishing more. Molanur Moringa and Valayapatti Moringa, Savukkachari Moringa, Chemmurungai. Murungai is a Tamil name. Moringa, in Tamil name is a Murungai. Jaffna type. This Jaffna type I discussed later here in the presentation slide. Jaffna type is here. They present in the Sri Lanka. So when we are establishing that the Sri Lanka type, but here origin also is there. That is different fruit shape, tree shape like that. And Kaatu Murungai. The Kaatu Murungai is called is a wild. We are discussing the wild Murungai. This Kaatu Murungai. Kaatu means it is a wild. Murungai. Kaatu means it is a Tamil name. Kaatu Murungai. Kaatu means it is a wild. Murungai means Moringa. This is a wild Moringa. So this wild Moringa, maximum forest area is present, and other some RF also is present in the Kaatu Murungai. Okay. Most of the things forest we cannot use for the any purpose for our cooking purpose, the fruit or tree, but wild animals they are taking that and dispersing of the seeds in everywhere in the forest. Okay? That are one source and one type and Kodikal Murungai, Pal Murungai, Puna Murungai, Palamedu Murungai. These are the things is a perennial. But why we are putting the name is called, this is the origin plus that Moringa. Molanur Moringa. So we are discussing about little bit notes I am giving that. Quickly we are seeing that. Molanur Moringa is Molanur Moringa farmers. Molanur Moringa. Only establishing that farmers in around Molanur. Molanur means it is under the Tirupur district, and Karur district of Tamilnadu. Dharapuram in district of Dharapuram is under the district of the Tirupur. So area of Tamilnadu is a predominantly cultivated perennial Moringa which has a pod length. Suppose these are the things is very essential. What is the pod length of the Moringa? Molanur Moringa, what is the pod length? 45 to 50 centimeter, pod weight 120 gram, and yield after 200 kg per tree. Trees are maintained up to 15 years without pruning. That is the very important. What is mean by pruning? Suppose this tree is coming very big, so we are cutting. That is called pruning. But here we are not pruning up to 15 years. No need any labors. Only we are establishing Molanur Moringa. So no need anything. So we go no labor facilities, no need. Only we are when the fruit is coming, we are harvesting and sell like that. Okay. That Valayapatti Moringa is another perennial type. So these are the Moringa is cultivating in other area also. Suppose Valayapatti Moringa is cultivating in other state also possible. But there suppose Telangana, one place is there. So they have that is local variety. So suppose Telangana is collecting from the mother plant in Valayapatti area, then they are establishing that also okay. But is acceptable climatic conditions, soil is essential. That's things. Valayapatti Moringa, another perennial type, cultivated in around Usilambatti, Andipatti areas in Valayapatti Moringa. The parts in the 65 centimeter long, weight 120 gram, same like that. Yield reported to 1000 to 1200 part per tree. So this yield is high. Likewise, then South Karchi Moringa is a Jaffna Moringa. This is called ecosystem. Jaffna means it is come to the Sri Lanka. That's all. Jaffna type. Here I am putting that. It is a Yalpanam type. Okay, Moringa introducing from Sri Lanka. That is called Jaffna Moringa type. Is here. So these are the Jaffna Moringa is come to all over India. It is a possible to cultivate. And Chemurungai, it is a Jaffna that is also possible all over India. Okay. Jaffna Moringa only especially all over India is possible to cultivate it. So these are the things. This Katu Moringa, a wild, we are already discussed, is a wild from Moringa. You see, the Moringa name, that is a Moringa Ponoconensis. That is a botanical name. So found in the forest of Tamilnadu. Okay. Cortical Moringa, like that. Pala Moringa is a preferred, is a thick pulp and taste parts. Likewise, taste, flavor, likewise. Okay? And the length of the part, that's why we are variations. And Puna Moringa, it is home garden, only for especially home garden, Tirunelveli and Kanyakumari, like that. Okay? So then, Palamedu Moringa, the parts are 60 centimeters. Now all the things 45 to 50 centimeter length, but here is a 60 centimeter long with pod weight is a 95 to 100 gram and yield 100 parts per tree, like that. Then this is the very important. We are especially farmers nowadays focus with hybrid variety PKM1, PKM2, ODC. These three is very important all over. Most of the farmers growing these trees. So how to effective manner this hybrid we are cultivating. Okay. First PKM1, I already discussed about the Periaculum 1. This is annual Moringa. It is not perennial. It is yearly, 2 years one time we are doing that. Okay. It is pure line selection developed by the continuously selecting 6th generation collected from that is a region I already said Periaculum. Here it was released in 1989. The fruit tasty, flowering within 5 to 6 months, and sowings comes and harvested 7 to 8 months. So harvested within 7 months we are harvested. That's why we are go for like that. The peak harvest during March and August. When the harvest is peak, the March August. The plant grow height 4 to 6 centimeter in year. Suppose this is annual, but we are maintaining for 3 years, 4 years. When fruit is lower, then we go further. Then once all the cutting, then ploughing, then planting. The plant growth height is 4 to 6 centimeter in a year, and produce 6 to 12 primary branches. So these are the things of the tree character. But fruit is more protection compared to all other hybrid. 75 centimeter long, and yield the average 220 fruits per tree. The estimate yield around 52 tons per hectare. You see like that. The estimate yield, so that's why we are go for this one. The estimate yield is around 52 tons per hectare. Okay. The pod is 80. That is okay. Next PKM2. What is the PKM2? PKM2 also annual. PKM1, PKM2, ODC. These three we are focusing. And why? Because it's preferred to the more protection. PKM1 is fruit, PKM2 also fruit, and leaf both we are using that. Leaf protection also is good. Okay, it is a hybrid. PKM2, first PKM1 introduced in 1989, then after which coming. This also bearing the 6 month after bearing the fruit, 126 centimeter. Compared to PKM1 and to PKM2, pod length is 120 centimeter. And yield, come to yield. The average number of pod per tree, 223 per year. Okay, 220 trees, 220 pod per tree per year. In yield, 98 tons per hectare. But it is comparing to PKM1. PKM1 is only for PKM1 only for how much the yield per acre? Here 52 tons per hectare. Here is yield is more, 98 tons per hectare. So PKM2 is comparing to PKM1 is best for PKM2. Okay. Then these are the things. Okay. Then we first we focusing on PKM2. Then if it is not suitable our climatic, go for PKM1, or otherwise it go for ODC. Okay. In that MP region, MP, Madhya Pradesh, UP, like that, Chhattisgarh, like that area. And KM1, these are the KM1 Kandras is only for focusing with the Karnataka regions, these two. Okay. Other annual types. Okay. And the ODC is good for the that comparing to the yield, it is 30 tons per hectare in ODC 3. Suppose now is ODC is 3 categorically, ODC 1, ODC 2, ODC 3 also is coming. Okay, then it is go for how to propagation of the Moringa. Okay, so Moringa is a 3 categorically we are propagated. One is seeds, cutting, what is BP? BP means vegetative propagation. This is scientific terminology. Okay. Cutting, direct planting. Okay, what is that? Moringa is 3 categorically we are planting: seed to seedling, cutting to propagate the plant, and cutting directly planting in the field. So these 3. Okay, you see these are the things Moringa seeds. Suppose we are maintaining long time, don't clean. This is okay. So suppose we are planting, we are maintaining for only for 2 to 3 days, 5 days, 1 week. So you clean full. Suppose you are not maintaining for after 1 month, don't clean like this. This is not good way. This way we are stored the. This is good. Okay. Then seed rate. So now first we are go for the seed. Seed rate. What is the seed rate? 500 gram per hectare. Only need for 500 gram per hectare. Hectare is equal to 2.47 acre of the seed required. So 2 seeds per pit. Directly go for the field also is good. Depth means after 2.5 to 3 centimeter. The seeds can also be sown in the polybag. Polybag also good. Directly planting also good. Containing pot mixer and transplantation after 35 to 40 days of sowing. But 2 method is there. Seed directly we go for field. Some casualties is there. So around 50% is possible for the success rate. So that's why we are go for polybag. We are planting the seeds in the polybag, 2 seeds or 1 seeds, then containing pot mixers, then transplantation after 35 to 40 days after sowing, then it is effective. So you see the first we are sowing the seeds. Okay, fill the polybags in pot mixture. There are farmyard manure, red dirt, soil. So mix it 1:1 ratio. Then we are putting this field. You see like this. Then direct put the polybag from the seeds. Then after 2 months like this, then we go for directly plantation. How to plant it? We have discussed the later stage. Now, what is the second method? Cutting. Cutting means what is the called scientific terminology? Is vegetative propagation. So cutting. We are cut the branch. What is the size? It's a 2 size is there. Suppose we are planting in the polybag, that is 1 size. So that is called maximum thickness, maximum new branch cuttings we don't go for like that. So cutting collect from 10 meter, 10 that means 3 meter after that we are cutting the branch for branch size like this slide you see like that. Then top, when we are go for the cuttings, the top we are good cap for using for the cow dung, fresh cow dung. We make the gap and putting for the top. Why? Because the tissues are not damaging, so easily vigorously sprouting. This is called sprouting. Okay. So when we go for cutting, internode is essential. What type of internode? Maximum 4 internode is essential. You see, this is a internode. Okay, 1, 2, 3. These are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so, internode is essential. Why? So internode come to the sprouting. That's why. Okay, these are the second method. And third method, cutting directly planting in the field. So what is that? So once we are cutting the big size cutting, so that means it's a 1 meter height. One cut the big cutting and planting to be directly in the field like this. So these also 1, 2, 3, 4 internodes. Then it is coming. These are the 3 methods is possible. Okay. When we are planting the top, we put the cow dung, fresh cow dung gap. Okay, that is essential. Or otherwise, its tissue will be damaged. So it will not vigorously grow. That's all. Immediately. Then overall cultivation method of the Moringa. So Moringa cultivation method, propagation through seeds. We are first discussing that about that, and tissue culture also is possible. Now no need because it's easily growing the cuttings, seeds, directly planting also cuttings possible. So tissue culture, when we go for the tissue culture, it is newly one variety is we are introducing. So research and development method development. So when that time we go for the analytic of the MS medium, using for the MS medium, we propagated through the tissue culture, through tissue culture. So plant tissue culture laboratory, plant biotechnology, we using the steady purpose. Then we are introducing a new variety. That time we using further. Then seed pre-treatment. No need pre-treatment because seed fresh seed it is good germination. Seed nursery raised seed bed, that also one method, but no need like that. So these overall thing we are discussing about pre is good, but best method is seed. Recommended method is seed is the best method. But we have the more number of mother bed cuttings directly go for the cuttings in the field. Cuttings, 2 methods are there: cutting, planting in the polybag, or directly go for the field. Next we go for the planting. Okay. First we are selection. First we are history. What are the various varieties is available? Selection is over. Then how to propagate a plant from seed, cuttings, directly planting. We are discussing about that. Then we go for planting. Okay, the planting soil, what is the suitable soil? pH is value 6.5 to 8 is the ideal. Season, planting is done during July to October is very good season. So big pitting, big means that the size of the pitting, 30 centimeter is okay, 30 centimeter, 45 centimeter, 45 centimeter into 45 centimeter, 45 centimeter, also good. But that is, suppose your field is good conditions is redder, you go for only 30 centimeter, but no need from the 45 centimeter to be thick. Then apply 50 kg of the composite. When we are go for the planting, suppose you take 45 centimeter, 45 into 45 into 45 centimeter to be thick. So you give the 15 kg of composite farmer manure by pit after mixing the topsoil. So this is good. So one time is after first 3 times harvesting, no need for the applying the fertilizations. Okay. Then Moringa plantation designs, how to planting with effective designs. So first line based is a 2 meter into 2 meter spacing. This row spacing 3 meter into 3 meter spacing. This is a good. This is a now also standardizing. This method is you follow that. Why? Because you go for high density, it's only for link protection, not fruit protection. Anywhere, any variety selection, this method is recommended. 2 meter into 2 meter interval, the line is 3 meter into 3 meter interval. That means 3 into 2. The ideal design. Okay. Sorry. You see this picture. So this is the ideal for the design of the planting. So line based 2 meter into 2 meter. This row based 3 meter into these two plant distance is a 3 meter. This two plant distance is a 2 meter. Okay. Then harvesting yield PTM and 2 These are the things is good. Why? Because these are the things is hybrid. PKM2 is 96 tons per hectare per year. So on PKM1 is 56 tons per hectare per year. So we go for PKM2 or PKM1. So why we are go for this is hybrid, which is more protection for the fruit. Harvesting started 4th month. That means 4 months after harvesting started. And 50 to 55 tons of the cost per hectare. So that is called PKM1. PKM2 is 96 tons. Okay. So yield is more. Then marketing. So these are these slides you are seeing. Broad growing and that's annual. The perennial Dindukal, Thuthukudi, Theni, Karur, Tirupur. These are the things ideal place in the Tamil Nadu. Major market in Tamil Nadu, Dindukal and Otanjatharam. And preferred variety of the varieties and hybrid PKM1, PKM2 for the southern regions. In northern region is Odissi 1 and Odissi 2, Odissi 3. Okay. So these are the things. How to cultivate your entire cultivation method is then other topic it is not possible today presentation. Over I touch about the other topics. Okay, Moringa cultivation is cultivation for both. How to cultivate like that. So suppose our ultimate aim is both. That is a green. Throughout the year we are giving the green fodder. So you see like that. So you categorically 1 hectare planting. So first you start here after 4 months, here harvesting, here harvesting, here harvesting. Then it will be grow. So throughout the year we are giving to the our cattle for the green fodder. Okay, that's why this method. Second method, suppose we are growing directly grazing also, grazing or grazing also our cattle like that. This is intercropping. This is 3 meter into 3 meter gap. Here is a Cispinia grandiflora, that is also on the tree fodder. So the directly browsing for the cattle also is possible because directly browsing sometimes that branch is broken. That is essential here. Then new branches will be coming. So tree will not go for the large. So we are maintaining hedge level only for 1 meter to 2 meter, 2 meter height, 2 meter height only maintained for the fodder leaf fodder purpose. Okay, but that is called green. Throughout the year, they are possible if irrigation is facilities available. Then a pellet formation is possible in the Moringa leaf. So pellet formation also we are preparing. How to prepare the pellet formation? Next another meeting I will presentation pellet formation of the Moringa. So this is code for 6 to 1 year. So pellet farming. Then we are giving to the cattle. Next slide is uses in human being for us. So it's a Moringa tree. We are using for the seed, pod, bark, flower, root, leaf. Pod is seed is oil purpose using vegetable oil and other cosmetic oil, essential oil purpose. And pod we are using vegetable. Bark using for the medicine. And the root also used for the medicinal purpose. Leaf also using for the cooking purpose. Okay. Next, also one slide is there. This is last slide. So you see this slide only. Here you see that leaf consumption, tender pod consumption, flower consumption, seed consumption, older immature pod consumption. These are the trees. The whole part that is a miracle tree. So we using other lot of purpose also in cooking, fresh, cooked, dried, powder, and byproduct is also there. Making the tree, leaf making the tree. I'm already everything I said that in the first slides. Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you very much, sir, for a wonderful presentation. I will take up the questions from the participants now. In the meantime, can you please stop sharing the screen?
Very not able to understand.
Sir, now you are able to hear my voice.
Yes, madam. You, madam, if I close the slides directly.
Yeah. Please stop sharing the slides, sir, so that we can see your video. Now you are able to hear my voice clearly, sir?
Yes, madam.
Okay, I'll move on to the questions now. The first question is, are there any common pests or disease that affect Moringa cultivation and how can they be managed?
It is a disease now, common disease affected.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. Because I have the less time, so I'm not about detailed presentation about the disease. That is one separate meeting. Why? Because disease causing ability in Moringa is possible. So the disease causing ability in different categorically. Suppose Yanur Moringa, if suppose infected one plant, if whole plant also is spreading, in hybrid is one disadvantages. So how to avoid? Suppose if hybrid PKM1, PKM2, ODC, so we regularly perambulate that field. So regularly when we are providing that water facilities given that plant like that time we are focusing if any disease affecting in the any one particular tree. This is easily identification is possibility. Suppose it is affected, suppose leaf, that insect was the Moringa insect, that Moringa insect also is there, that is called is Kambali like that. That insect is touching with our skin also is very hypersensitive reactions. 4 hypersensitive reaction is there. That is hypersensitive 3 there. So severe hypersensitive reactions are there. So how to avoid in the hybrid? First we go for the hybrid. Suppose is any disease in particular one tree, so immediately destroy that particular tree only. So it avoiding to the spreading. Suppose in hybrid, disadvantages is there. Suppose it's attacked in one tree, it whole also spreading. So it is spreading. Suppose if you are identifying in a particular tree, you eradicate that a particular part or tree, then it is avoiding. This is the perambulator in our eye view. Second, the frequently the Panchakavya, if you go for organic, Panchakavya, why I said the Panchakavya? Panchakavya is very good, effective from the PKM1, PKM2, and ODC. So we go for spraying the Panchakavya. So no need any other inorganic things because Moringa, 2 mechanism is there in scientifically. Normal flora is presenting in the root part. That what is mean by normal flora? Suppose if any disease attacking, suppose easily not attack. So there, suppose our human body, antibody is coming, antigen and antibody reaction is there, that is called inflammation. So the same mechanism. So every that is pest and the insect, these and other attack, it will be engulfing of the tree of the avoiding. So suppose the protecting from the park. So we using for Panchakavya, it is good. So mostly preferable is Panchakavya. So when it is applied the Panchakavya, suppose you are identifying, suppose if it is any one of the areas leaf is attacking any disease, then you are applying the whole plantations area. In 1 hectare means 1 hectare. These are the 2 things are there. So no need for the inorganic pesticides, inorganic insecticides like that. Okay. Insecticides is killing with insect, pesticides is killing with pest. But pest attack is rare, only for seasonal effect. Yes, madam. Next.
Okay, sir. I'll move on to the next question. Can Moringa be grown in pots or containers, and what are the consideration for container gardening?
Yeah. Madam, whoever asking questions, sir, actually this is good question, but it is now also banana also is there growing in the container in the roof area. So these things, if sorry, these things we are putting in our home garden purpose only. Suppose when we go for the larger plantations, we go for field. Suppose in my aim is that I want the tree cultivating in my house compound purpose or in my apartment. Then it is possible. So big container you take, it is possible, and pruning it will be done. One experiment is conducted in the horticulture department in MP. So what is that? That is each and every home, every house, they inside that before planning in the container or any other purpose for daily cooking purpose. So that is possible. So 2 or 3 container you take and big plan. You go for PKM 1 or PKM 2 in putting like that. And once it's free, obtain from 1 to 1.5 meter, then you cutting. Then its side branches is coming. So it using for the leaf and leaf purpose. You take the leaf, your cooking purpose, and take fruit for your vegetable purpose. But when we go for the larger scale in the field, it is container method is not possible. It will not in establishing like that. But banana is coming in India. I think past 6 months back. It is ongoing project, and in Moringa, I am not in as per my knowledge. Nobody is cultivating in the container in the field level, in the farming land level. Cultivating in container, home garden purpose is okay. You go for like that method. That's all. Yes,
Okay. Can Moringa be used for water purification? And if
yes,
so,
yes, yes.
what
It
is
is
the
possible.
process involved?
Yes, it is another one meeting is needed. Is 1 hour is needed. I am presenting in my last slide. You see that one diagram is there. Uses that is a water purification. I mentioned one heading, but time is over. That's why I am not presenting elaborated. Need for 1 hour time needed, but it is possible in water purification. Is root also mainly used root purifying the water. It is possible, and recycling also is possible. Both method is possible, but it is very large. 1 or 2 seconds, it will not explaining more level, but it is possible. Water purification only for root and bark and whole plant putting like that. It purification. Why? Because some mechanism is there, in some chemical compound is there. That chemical compound observing that other particles, then purifying the water. But it will need for explanation more, but possible. That's all.
Okay. What is the recommended spacing between Moringa plants in a plantation?
Yes, sir. I am giving one design also. That is 2 between the plant in the line phase is a 2 meter into 2 meter, and the row phase is a 3 meter into 3 meter. That means 3 meter into 2 meter. That's all. This is the very standardizing method. Suppose you want effective planting method, this is good. And high density plantation is there, but high density plantations only for leaf protection, not for fruit protection. So these are the things also several categorically. You cultivating moringa is a fruit. You go for 2 meter into that means line spacing is 2 meter, row spacing into 3 meter. You see, check the
Hello, Mr. Ramakrishna. Sir, are you connected? Mr. Ramakrishna? Mr. Ramakrishna? Hello. Sir, can you please unmute your mic?
Yes, madam.
You got disconnected.
Yes, sorry, madam. Actually, some internet connection is.
Okay. Regarding that spacing technique you were speaking, sir.
Yes, madam. The spacing is means is already presenting one PowerPoint. That means if we go for 2 meter into 2 meter line spacing, 3 meter into 3 meter, that is a row spacing. This is recommended spacing. Suppose if you go for the fodder, that is forage crop. Suppose if you go for green fodder, so you go for a 0.5 meter into 0. Depending upon our objective basis. Okay, but standardizing recommended is 0. That 2 meter into 2 meter 3 interval for line spacing. That row spacing is 3 meter into 3 meter line spacing. Okay. Yes, madam. Next question.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. We have now completed the round of questions. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we like to thank Mr. Ramakrishnan R for the talk and for answering the questions. I'd like to also thank all the participants in the meeting. This meeting will now be closed.
Thank you.
You're most welcome, sir.